Welcome back, guys, to another video. As you can see, we're on Gbpusd for our time frame. As I always say, I focus on swing trading. So that's what we'll be looking at. Another swing trade setup for next week. As you can see, I always start my analysis on the H4. We have this downtrend move here on the H4. Our 1, 2 running through. Go look at the lower time frame. We did have this little breakout. Since we had that little breakout there, I would pull my trend line here, just because that's the last high we made. I know we're not touching these little levels anymore, but that's the last high that we made for the close of the week. So I want to see price break above that level, because we also have this level of resistance here that the market is sitting at. So I want to see price break above that level of resistance, retest this trend line and this level of resistance as new support, and then continue to the upside. So right now I would be looking for target longs back into 1.41, 250, around that level. So yeah, somewhere around here, we have all the wicking around that. That would also be a quarter point, 1.412, 250 is a good level to target off of this swing. We look at the weekly time frame. The market got into these lows here. We rejected these lows and we're starting to push back up. Daily time frame, we had a nice daily railroad set up here off of the fake out of these lows, and we can see the market came back into these lows, which she could not get back as low as this area, but we do have a little price action zone here. So the market got into that price action zone, pushing up off of the zone off the 4 hours. So I want to see the market break this 4-hour trend line on the H1, maybe 2 to 3 candles, retest it, and then continue to the upside. Even if it breaks 5 or 6 candles, doesn't matter about the candle amount, but I want to see a retest before I take any entries to the upside. No retest, no entry. So we are looking for longs on Gbpusd. If we look at the daily, weekly, monthly time frame, the market is still trending up. So we come here, we can see boom, boom, no touch, another touch. See the market pushing there. If we get lower than the 1.37, 250, 1.3700, we're a little support here. I mean, it will be a major support, but that's just a little more room of support that we can push into and then continue to upside. But if we get below that and close it, I want to see the market again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles on the hour time frame, retest this, which then will make this a major level of resistance, and then the market will then roll over to get back into these lows here at 127 and back around this level at 119. So that's levels that the market could target. You also have a nice level right here at 131 that the market would target if we break out of this overall uptrend move. Then we could look at these potential levels of looking to the past of what turns into resistance and support. So if we look in the past, we can see that we have 2 good levels that the market used as resistance and support. multiple times before we continued to the upside. So knowing that, but I can see us continuing to push up to the upside. If we look at the monthly time frame, we have this wick here to the high at 149 and this nice level of support that the market broke out of once we took this area of consolidation out for a few months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 years of consolidation, 2009 February all the way to what's this, June June 2014. So that really to break this low, 6 years of consolidated range all the way to October 2015. So uh, that's a long time, and that's a major level of support. And the market is sitting at this major level of resistance now. If we get above these levels here, it have a nice railroad set up too at the high at these highs, so we could see the market shrinking back down, uh, just like it did when it got to this level here in the past. But overall, we are bullish. The trend tends to be your friend. So if we do not get below and close below 13700, then we are still looking to go long because we are in a bullish trend. So again, looking for price to break above this level, 3, 4, 5 candles on H1, pull back, get entries to the upside. This would be my target one long. Let's look at the overall trend line. Here we had the uptrend, we had a push, push, push. We had a comeback retest. So took my fibs out from this move, sitting right at 50% retracement of this move, right at this 5061 level of retracement based off of we had this little breakout, higher high pullback here. We are on the monthly time frame, so this is a significant candle when it comes to market movement to this downside. So you can see, boom, we fell for the entire month. So she did a decent move to the downside, 3,600 pips or 369 pips. That's a good move for the month. So right now I'm looking to go long for next week, but if we do see more smarts coming in, then I want to see the overall uptrend be broken. Price get below that, retest this 13700 level, and then we'll be looking for 131, which was the previous low of this uptrend move. I'm sorry that I keep on swerving this mouse around like that, but somebody in a seizure looking at this damn little arrow. But yeah, so we had this low here. So we breached this area of support, the overall trend line move, then we'll be coming back to these lows. If we break that, then we'll be coming back to the 127 lows. So overall bullish on GBP but we do have some bearish sentiment from last week. We do have bearish sentiment from last month. We do have a nice level of support here, though, a major level of support that's lining up with the uptrend bias. So we need to breach that level, close below, retest the lows, and confirm to go down before we look for any sales. So I'm bullish GBPUSD, and we will be looking for buys next week. That's pretty much the analysis. Y'all know what it is, man. Simple, straightforward analysis without all the fluff, without all the magic tricks. I am, strictly into price action trading. That's 90% of my analysis, and then I use a couple other things, moving average crossovers, and I use moving averages to tell me if I I'm good as far as my directional bias on the trade. Uh, Using it to make entries and using daily moving averages also to make exit positions, take profits out of the market. And then sometimes I do use the RSI as well, but for the most part, I don't. Um, but the moving average crossover, I do use that for confluences. RSI would also be something I use as a tool for confluences to just show me that I have more confidence in the trade because those things are also telling me that the trade is in a buy or in a sell, and the position I'm in is a good trading position. So this is my analysis for the week. We breached this, retest 141, 250, 140, 100. What I'll be looking for. Again, we break this, then we looking for further downside. We'll be looking at 131, 750, which are quarter points. So I like to trade those quarter points levels as well. So that will be a good level. As we can see, that is a good level of previous resistance that turn into support that will then turn into new support again on the continuation of this downtrend if the market rolls over at these weekly highs. And as you can see, we did see that roll over into the weekly highs back to 119, excuse me. So if we get a, you know, same thing as we can see another double top potentially playing out, then we can see the market squeezing back long term, getting back into these lows here, which this will be, 600-point move, roughly breaking this low, coming out here. 5,200 points from these highs right here, 6,200-point move. So 5,200-point move, a significant drop, a good swing trade, and something that this trade can actually do. It's a nice volatile pair, moves smooth when it breaks out, and the GBP pairs tend to hold well to their analysis. So that's why I trade them. GBP, JPY, and GBP NZD are more volatile than this pair, with GBP NZD being the most one volatile out of all three. Um, they get you good pips every week. You can trade this on the lower time frame, 15-minute time frame as well every week, every day, and get you good pips every day using daily high, daily lows. As you know, that's all we trade: daily high, daily low, double bottom, double top, broken trend line, broken market structure, price action analysis. I don't need anything else. That's all you need, because price is going to show you the way, price is going to lead the way, and price is going to be what pays. So easy analysis. Follow this, use it to your advantage, study it, and just get better, man. Happy trading as always. Let's go crush it this week, you guys.